guys, Dr. Kristie Ennis. Welcome to Follow Me Friday, where motion is lotion. Today for our backs, we're going to work all of these core muscles, so those muscles that surround the spine, to really help relieve our back pain and support our spines. So I'm on the ground, but if it bothers your back to be on the ground, go ahead and just be on your bed. That's okay, as long as you're doing something and we're starting to engage in through these muscles. So here we go. Step one is going to be to gently pull that belly button in and making sure that your spine doesn't have to be flat. You just want it to be in a position that's comfortable for you and one that you can hold as we start to move around, because everybody's spine is built a little bit differently. So this is the position for me. We're going to start with a little march. You can put your hands right on your hips to make sure that they're not dipping around anywhere. And of course, you're making sure that you're breathing. That's really important, really, for any exercise. But using that diaphragm as best as you can, so that belly breathing, which is breathe in, fill the stomach up, breathe out, let the stomach go, actually coordinates with those pelvic floor muscles, and so helps us really support the best that we can. Even calms the nervous system down, which, hey, that can't be a bad thing, especially if you've had pain for a while like me. We're going to do a few more of these, and then we're going to add on a little bit. Here's one more on this side, one more on the other side. And I'm going to bring this leg straight up, which is a lovely stretch in the hamstring in and of itself. And we're going to take this leg, we're going to bring it out to the side without dipping that hip, down and around. So notice my circles are pretty darn small so that I can work on engaging in through those abdominal muscles. I'm starting to use my hip muscles now a little bit too. But if I did big circles, I'd start arching and I'd be having hip movement and pelvis movement all over the place, which is only good in some situations and not in this one. So we're going to do one more in this direction, and then we're going to use our brains and switch to the other side. Now, if you start to build up a sweat like I certainly do, that's where I've got my water bottle with my watermelon element in there. Excuse me. It's awesome for sweaters. 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium, all science-backed. No yucky artificial ingredients in there either. Last one on this side. We're going to switch it up. Whew. Body's tired today. Remember, starting to come out to the side, down and around. I'm keeping my toes flexed because I'm trying to stretch my calf out a little bit too. You can do whatever position is comfortable for you. 5 in each direction here. So I love it when I am sweaty. I also love it when I'm really stressed. Your electrolyte balance actually gets a little bit wonky when that happens too. So it's a great extra little boost. Or if maybe you've imbibed too much the night before, it's also a great little addition there. They have tons of flavors. Like I said, we're going to switch directions. I love the watermelon, and the citrus is a big one in my family, but they do have so many different flavors to try. And because you are my awesome audience, if you go to drinklmnt.com/Kristie Ennis and place an order, you'll get a free 8-pack sampler. Very awesome. One more here, and then we're moving on. My glutes are already engaging as I'm doing this. Now, if you find that it's difficult for this next one, which is what we're going to do, bringing those legs up, you can always keep one leg down so that you're not tempted to arch that spine. I'm going to show you both ways. So the traditional dead bug or struggling turtle, whatever you want to call it, we're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg. And again, if you need to, even with both legs up in the air, you can go ahead and keep one bent. That's a little bit easier than straightening out, certainly. But same thing, if you need to just do, basically still doing that march, but now we're adding an arm movement in, just makes those muscles that stabilize the spine have to work a little bit harder. So wherever you're at is an okay place to be. Please don't push too hard, because that's when I see injuries happen. We're going to keep on going here. Got some clicking and popping, lots of things moving around here. All right, this one we're going to do one more on each side. Awesome, good. Okay, go ahead and bring those legs down. We're going to go into a little bit of a bridge, not even a little bit, but really a full bridge. And we're going to add on to that as we go, but starting with a regular bridge. So feet about hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider, toes pointed forward, arms down by your side. You're going to think about lifting that butt up as high as you can without arching through any part of the spine or the rib cage. Give it a little extra squeeze here and come right on down. Now, if you are having some back pain right now, always obviously keep that in mind when you're doing any of these exercises. So even if it means that you can come up a little higher in your bridge without arching, but maybe it hurts today, that's okay. Don't go up so high. Always listen to your body. Trust me, I'm all over the place when it comes to that kind of stuff, and I am learning to listen to my body, and it's very important. So maybe that means you just lift a little bit and you can feel things engage, but you're not causing pain. That's the right spot for you, for sure. And you'll find as you get stronger, you'll be able to add on to things. I'll link a couple videos too that are progressions of this a little bit. We're going to do one more. You're going to hold your buns up there. So keep that butt up. Keep those hands right by your side on the mat. We're going to add a little march. This is not easy. So key things here, really squeeze into those glutes, making sure too that as you do this, you're not dipping down and that you're not tilting side to side. So sometimes people have to come down just a touch lower when they're doing this one versus that regular bridge. Again, key is not just strength, but no pain, right? Very important. And breathing. Keep it going, keep it going. Nice, we're gonna do a few more here. I think I'm tilting this way, sorry. We're gonna do one more on each side. Good, keep those buns up and you're gonna bring one knee out to the side and back in. We're gonna do 10 on each side. Again, don't let things dip. That's 4. And remember, if any of these feel like they're too much, A, take a break if you need to, or B, just stick with the regular bridge. You're still engaging in there. Good, switch sides. 3, 4, 5. I'm starting to use my shoulders. Got to pay attention to that. 6, 7. Ooh, I'm wobbly too. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, I'm bringing my butt down. I'm going to go onto my side for these next few poses. So remember, these are science-backed exercises. That's why we're doing them today too. But don't feel bad if you have to modify or you have to eliminate. Trust me, I've at one time or another had to do that with many, many exercises. So you're going to prop yourself up. We're going to start with these bent knees. Try to be in one straight line. Get that arm right underneath you. Try not to bring this arm onto the ground because then you're rotating the spine. But we're doing exactly this. We're lifting it on up and bringing it back down. Pretty simple. Lift things up, put them down. There's 2, 3. Harder, obviously, is with straight legs. That's 5. If you want it to be a little bit easier, you just go up to a higher surface. So maybe a coffee table or a counter or even the wall to make it a little bit easier. But we're really engaging through this whole side in there. There's going to be one more. We're going to stay all on this side for all these exercises, and then we'll switch to the other side. All right, so coming down all the way flat now. Same thing, make sure that your legs are still in line and straight. So look down, you should see your toes, give them a little wave, but you shouldn't see a lot of your leg. I'm going to scooch this top leg back a little, turn my toe down, keep my torso lifted, and then we're raising here. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do 15, 8, 9, 10. You've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it up there. And if you can, you're going to bring that leg forward a little and back a little. So we're actually engaging through both sides here as well as this leg. Notice I don't have a lot of motion going on because if I did, I'd be rolling all over the place. And that's not what we want to do. I fall. We're going to do 10 of these. Told you, it's not easy, so it's okay if you need to keep doing the other one or take a break. 2 more to go in each direction. I almost rolled backwards. Okay, good. Now, you hear that little snap there? That was a good one. Okay, keep your legs where they are, but bend those knees. Now we're adding that clamshell, so we're getting those rotators of the hip involved here. Love the clamshell, one of my favorites. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're only doing 10 because we worked some of these muscles before too. There's 10. You're going to take that top leg, cross it over, straighten the bottom leg out. If it feels better for you, you can keep it behind, but don't roll back or forwards. And you're going to lift that bottom leg to get those inner thighs. Now, those are part of the core. I know sometimes people don't think of those muscles as much, but they're attaching into the pelvis, right? So that's really part of our structure. So important to work these two. And since they're not worked as often, they do tend to be a little bit weaker, just like those side ones too. We're going to do 15 of these. So here's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm channeling my inner Jane Fonda here a little bit. 11, 12. I don't know how many of you know who that is, but I hope a lot. And 15. Great. We're going to get all 3 of those, 4 of those, however many of those exercises on the other side. So starting with that side plank, I'm going to do it with bent knees, making sure I'm hopefully in a straight line, and then go ahead and lift. Really concentrate on using the torso to lift you instead of that arm. It's really easy to just press into that arm. So if we put our attention where we want it to go, it actually helps a little bit. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more to go, 9, and 10. Coming all the way down, straightening those legs out, getting in that good position, aiming towards that heel a little bit, and then lifting here for 1, 2, we're doing 15 of these, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, but then don't forget you're holding it up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now it's just that little bit forward. This side is harder for me. I feel like I'm not moving quite as well on this side. That's okay. I am not balanced. That's 4, 10 total, 5, 6, try not to push into the floor for dear life, 7, 8. This takes a lot of deep abdominal work too. Last one is 10. Good. Keep your hips where they are. Just bend those knees. Add that clamshell for 10. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Straighten those legs out. Top leg goes either in front or behind. I'm going to keep this one behind right now, and we're going to lift it up for 15. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm straining my neck. Don't do that. 8, 9, 10. Think relax everything else. 11, 12, 13, 14. One more is 15. Awesome. Couple more to go. We're going to switch into a quadruped position, or hands and knees. Making sure those shoulders are stacked over those wrists. You're going to keep one knee bent, and you're going to press right up to the ceiling. Now, as you do this, make sure that you don't arch your spine, or that you do something, I don't know, just weird. Just try to keep it nice and straight. Don't let your hip dip either. We're going to do 15 on each side, and we've got 2 exercises for each side here. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. Try not to shrug your shoulders to your ears like I just did. That's 10, 11. Both sides are actually working here. 12, 13, 14. One more is 15. Good. Now we're going to do the fire hydrant. So same idea. Make sure you don't tilt, which means you may not lift that leg very high, and that's okay. Here's 3. We're working those deep back muscles a little bit here too, as well as those glutes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoopsie, I'm tilting. 9. Sorry. 10, great example of what not to do. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to give my wrist just a tiny little break. Press it back into a child's pose. Gives my back and my glutes and abs a tiny little break too. And then just a tiny little break. I'm not going to hold it there for long. Obviously, hold longer if you need to. Coming down now onto the other side. So pressing straight up for 15. There's 1, 2, 3. Still think about trying to keep those abs pulled in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Almost done. One more little leg lift out to the side for 1, 2. Need to move my arms. 3, 4, 5. And remember, if you can't do all 15, that's okay. Stop where you feel like you need to stop. 8, 9, 10. 5 more. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now your back is strong.